Some of y'all have been asking how to put your horse's head down, so I'm going to be using Lenny today for my demonstration. And I was going to do it with Rango, but then I forgot and already turned Rango out. So I'm going to use Lenny today, and Lenny's a little bit more advanced, so I'm just kind of keep that in mind when you're doing this with your own horse if you've never done any collection or putting head down cues to start with. So in the very beginning of teaching your horse put its head down, I like to start with collection, just to kind of get them giving into your hands. They want to give your face to your hands. So if you have a horse that is very not very soft in their face, this is not something you need to work on. First thing you need to work on is getting your horse soft in the face. And what I mean by that is you're going to want to get them where they're flexing to you, giving their head to you whenever you ask, whichever direction. Now Lenny's moving around, that's okay. Your horse probably will too. Just giving her face, backing up. I want to be very soft in their mouth whenever I back up. Not throwing, pulling the reins out of your hands, none of that stuff, okay? So first thing, always make sure your horse is nice and soft in the face before you go try to do this. Then the next thing, it's very simple. You're going to start this at a standstill. Always perfect it at a standstill before you go walk, and then perfect it at the walk, and then jog, and then lope, and at each speed as you go. So you're going to gather your reins, and Lenny already knows I've been working on this his entire ride. As you can see how sweaty he is. But I'm going to just lift my hands up and kind of pull back on my reins, and when he gives his head, I'm releasing my reins. So you're going to just gently pull on your reins, and you can add a little bit more pressure. And at the beginning stages, I like to kind of bring my reins towards my knees, and you can almost just hold your hands there until you see your horse's head goes down. And I like to watch their ears, so I'm staring at his ears, and I'm going to bring my reins down, and he puts his head down, I'm going to release. And you're going to do a bunch of give, release, okay? So add the pressure, put his head down, release, okay? Now, keep in mind, Lenny knows exactly what this is, so he's very fast with it. Your horse will probably not. Your horse is probably gonna sit there and be like, what are you trying to get out of me? Just wait till you look at that ear. When that ear goes down, release your hands, put your reins back, give them all the pets, hands down, whatever you need to do to let them know that that's what you wanted. Now, whenever you get that down, you start walking with some collection, have a bend in their neck, walk, jog, lope that a little bit. Once they're getting really good with that, then you're going to add the leg cue as well, which is what I'm fairly new with doing with Lenny. But as you can see, I'm going to just add my legs right here, and his head goes down immediately. So I didn't even have to pick up my reins, and that's the end goal. Is I want to be able to walk, jog, lope both ways, do lead changes and everything, and just do this, head down. So yep, pay real close attention to my leg. I'm just gonna take my foot and roll my spur a little bit, and his head immediately goes down, and that is exactly what I want from him. So that way I'm not having to constantly put my hands up. He listens, and he does that well, but in a show ring, I don't want to sit here and be like this the whole time. And then grabbing my reins, and you also don't want to have your reins like this, especially if you're showing one-handed, you can't do that. So start off doing that, little releases. Don't be super picky about it, and then you'll get where you can just use your leg and just, yeah, that's all you really got to do. All right, thanks for watching this video. I hope it was helpful, and I will see y'all tomorrow.